Hey guys, RTT back here for the video, guys. Yup, MSI messed up. Guys, pretty much what happened was MSI has a sister company called Starlit. Now, Starlit handles all their rebates. It's what happens a lot of times when you have a multi-billion-dollar company that is so huge. A lot of times what they have is because they work in hundreds of different countries. They have different companies that are part of the big picture that operate in these companies. In these countries. We see this if you guys ever looked at McDonald's, Burger King, and I think Pizza Hut. They're all owned by the same company. They just are ran differently, but the same company though. In the end of the day, all the money that comes from Burger King, McDonald's, I think Wendy's, and Pizza Hut, they all go to the same company, but they're different franchises, right? So that's the same thing that happens here with Starlit, with MSI. MSI is the big monopoly, and all these other companies that ran in these countries are just ran by the big dog, right? That's pretty much what happened. So what did they do? Well, Starlit is a scam, and that's the biggest issue here, okay? So you had the big dog, MSI, and they're having one of their companies inside their company is scamming people. And we saw this earlier this year where MSI was flagging small YouTubers for going ahead and putting out bad reviews of their graphic cards. So again, they're very sketchy company-wise. But what Starlit was doing, which is again their sister company, was actually selling cards all the way back to 2016 to 20 series cards, graphic cards, that people were getting scammed. They weren't getting this 20 series graphic cards. They weren't getting anything, and their customer service was not helping at all. Which means, yeah, we have an issue because you have a big dog, MSI, their company as part of them is scamming people. Now, why is this news right now? Why didn't we talk about this in 3 months ago when it happened? Well, because last night, they did it again. Last night, what they were doing was their sister company, again, we do not know at this time if MSI knew 100% at the moment what was going on, but you see the statement on screen. This is the statement from MSI. Starlit was scalping these graphics cards, 30 series graphics cards, off of eBay, off of Amazon, and reselling them on their website for double the price. They were scalping cards and reselling cards. And yeah. That's the big no-no. Now, that's another thing is, if you bought the scalp card, it's not even guaranteed you're getting the scalp card with this Starlit because of how much of a scam they actually are. But here's another thing that's kind of sad and kind of scary, is that this is MSI's response. Starlit partner is an individual sales working under MSI, the sister company pretty much. They carry excess inventory and refurbished items and would not be given newly released products such as the D-Force 30 series graphics cards. As such, we have conducted an investigation and found they are in error, allowing them to access inventory they're not permitted to. That is a lie. That is a lie. They did have inventory because they bought them off eBay and Amazon and resold them. Starlit has been instructed to contact the individuals who are affected and either give them a full refund or a partial refund, one or two options, over the MSRP price. Moving forward, MSI will enforce a stricter policy to avoid situations like this from happening again. All right, so what's the takeaway here? Well, first off, MSI is not the complete scam artist, okay? Starlit's the scam artist. Now, you might be like, well, MSI is the big company. They control them. Not entirely. Yes, they do control. They own them. But if something happens at McDonald's, it's not always the big dogs that are at fault. And the reason why is because these are ran in different countries. And this is, of course, United Kingdom brand. They don't always know what's going on with these companies, the big dogs, right? Now, I think the statement was a lie. And I said it before. They did not, there was nothing going on. They're trying to cover up the whole, they were scalping cards. They were scalping cards. They don't want to talk about that. Do they know that this was happening the whole entire time? My guess would be no. And the reason why I say no is because this is a multi-billion-dollar company. They're not going to risk everything for what? Maybe selling and making $60,000 at most? MSI is not going to risk that. I don't think MSI knew about this. I think they're trying to cover it up because they know this is really bad on them. But I don't think MSI was a scam. I think the scam is Starlit. But the question is now, can you trust either company? Because MSI's statement coming out with is not, we knew Starlit scammed. It's, Starlit, they got inventory they weren't supposed to. And that's a lie. And moving forward, disappointing by MSI will come out with a statement like this. They should have came out with the truth. But, I mean, again, they're going to cover their own butts. That's just how companies work and how business works. But overall, Starlit is a scam. They scammed a lot of people. And hopefully MSI makes this right, because this is a really bad look for them, guys. And I'll see you guys next one. Hit the like button if you're new. If you want to subscribe to the channel, if you want tech videos, unboxing, reviews, verses, all that kind of great stuff, guys. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.